We're tracking a few severe storms this afternoon, so let's get right to the radar. This is a storm for Izard and Fulton counties. This expires at 2:45 p.m. You see with this cell, plenty of lightning. We've had wind reports 60 miles per hour. Also, penny-sized hail reported out of that cell. And we just have another warning just came in for Baxter and Marion counties. This is going to be the Mountain Home area, so let's zoom into that. Plenty of lightning with this one also. This one expires at 3 p.m. Wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail can be expected out of this storm, and it is tracking to the east. So if you do live in areas such as Briarcliff, Rodney, expect this storm to pass through your area in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Now, we do have a tower cam out of Mountain Home. You see tons of rainfall out there. And you also see the tower cam shake a little bit with some of that wind that's out there. So if you are in that area, just be careful with the wind gusts that will be coming through. And we have some storm damage just out of the Viola area. You can see a lot. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, what a great day to head out to the lake. Temperatures are really starting to heat up out there. Here's a look at Lake of the Ozarks. See several boaters out there really taking advantage of this nice weather. It's going to be this northwest flow, and that's going to allow for a complex of storms to start coming through the area late. Now, if you look just to the east of Mount Vernon, you see this light green line. This is an outflow boundary from those storms that came through the Joplin area early this afternoon, which there was a 50-mile-an-hour wind gust reported in Joplin, also a large tree limb down in Anderson. Upper level ridge that was in place last week, that has moved off to the west. Now this upper level trough is going to control our pattern through the remainder of this work week. Now once the sun sets, most of these showers and storms will die off as you lose some of that daytime heating. Well, this cool weather will hang out for the rest of the work week. We have a chance of showers and storms in the forecast tomorrow, and then a gradual warm up as we head into next weekend.
And now, your KY3 Storm Team forecast.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Another hot and humid day is in store for the area. Now, we had some clouds that came through early this morning, but you can tell they kind of thinned out a bit. Now, if you look off to the west, that's our next storm system. They'll be arriving later on tonight. Well, here in Springfield, we're set at 89 degrees, 88 for you guys down there in Mountain Grove, 90 in Humansville, 91 in Branson, also 91 for you guys down there in Joplin. Now, these temps will rise a few more degrees during the afternoon hours. Should be about 90 degrees by 3 p.m. Top out around 92 here in Springfield. These temps will slowly cool off to the mid-80s by about 9 p.m. Now, looking at the radars, and really not a whole lot happening. We could see a pop-up shower or storm later on this evening, much like we saw yesterday. Now, the main system won't arrive until later on tonight to tomorrow morning. So here is the storm setup. We got this boundary that's in place, and it's been in place for the last few days now. We just haven't had really anything to interact with it. Later on tonight, though, we're expecting a storm system out from the west, and as it encounters this boundary that's already in place, it's going to kick off some showers and storms. Now, this complex of storms is going to ride right down this boundary into the Ozarks, and it's going to be several days of this, and we're going to see heavy rainfall, so flooding is certainly going to be a possibility. So how much rainfall could we receive? Well, I think much of the area will receive at least 1 to 3 inches. Now, as you head further to the north, closer to that boundary, some areas could receive 3, possibly even 5 inches of rainfall. Now, we're still in a drought, so this rainfall is definitely much needed. Here in Springfield and points to the west towards Joplin, well, we're at a moderate drought. Here in Springfield, we're about 7 inches behind for the year. And Joplin, you guys are about 14 inches behind. All right, take a look at Futurecast. We could see a few showers and storms later on this evening, but this isn't the main system. These will die out by the overnight hours. Now, later on tonight, during the overnight hours and tomorrow morning, that main system will arrive out from the west. This is tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. This is the main line of storms, and could be quite a bit of heavy rainfall with this, also thunder and lightning. This will clear out the area tomorrow morning before the next system arrives tomorrow afternoon. So then to recap for today, temperature is going to top out around 92 here in Springfield, 90 degrees down there in Harrison, light south wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Once again, you can see a pop-up shower or two during the afternoon hours. Now as you go in the overnight hours, temperatures will fall back down to around 71 here in Springfield, 68 for you guys down there in Harrison, and those showers and storms will arrive by the overnight hours. All right, taking a look at the next 7 days. The first set of storms overnight tonight, the second one during the afternoon hours tomorrow, and that'll pretty much be the daily trend all the way through the weekend. Those temperatures will remain steady right around 90. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, it certainly is a cloudy, dreary, damp day across the Ozarks. Plenty of rainfall showing up on the radar, generally west and south of Springfield, although there is some up towards the north. Nevada picking up on some light rain showers, Stockton, Greenfield, and down towards the south towards Mount Vernon, picking up some heavier rain showers. And we slide on to the south, Saddlebrook picking up on some. Branson, you guys had a little bit of thunder and lightning earlier today. And even in Arkansas, some rain showers. Huntsville, Boston, Fayetteville, some light showers at the current time. Now, all this activity is associated with the surface low. It's off in the Texas Panhandle. It will continue on to shift towards the east, but very, very slowly. So we're going to be stuck in this pattern today, tonight, tomorrow, maybe even on Friday before it finally exits the region later on the day on Friday. So as we take a look at those current temps, much cooler than they were at this time yesterday. 11 degrees cooler here in Springfield, 18 degrees cooler in Branson, 14 degrees cooler in Monette. Even Camden, you guys are 7 degrees cooler than where you were at this time yesterday. So as we take a look at what the temperatures are at the noon hour, 69 here in Springfield. We were actually 70 a few minutes ago. 72 in Mountain Grove, 66 in Branson. Monette, very cool, 64 degrees at the current time. Well, as we take a look at those futurecast temps, only going to rise to about the mid-70s today. Now, the further north you go, it will be a bit warmer, say up towards Camdenton, Rolla. You guys might be able to approach the lower 80s. You'll see a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. The further south you go, a little cooler in northern Arkansas. You guys might not even make it out of the 60s for your afternoon highs. All right, tonight we're going to cool back down to low to mid-60s, and then tomorrow will be cool once again in the mid to upper 70s. Further north you go, might be a bit warmer once again up to Camden. You guys might be able to approach the low 80s again. All right, take a look at Futurecast at 5 p.m. Still some rainfall out there, generally south of Springfield. That will be where the heavier precipitation will remain. North of that, you might not be able to see any precipitation at all. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, see a little bit of a break, and then more rainfall will show up during the day tomorrow. And then once again on Friday, could see some more showers. So then the recap for today, 74 degrees here in Springfield, 71 for you guys down there in Harrison. As we go through the overnight hours, 64 here in Springfield and 61 in Harrison. We'll also have that light south wind about 5 to 10 miles, and we'll have a few rain showers around the area. Now, as we take a look at the next 7 days, after the storm system passes, we'll slowly start to warm up. 85 on Saturday, 85 also on Sunday. Temperatures warm up to the upper 80s by Monday and close to 90 by Tuesday.